about it like after, and she laughed me to scorn. My siblings laughed at me. In fact, I thought I was, and I was just there dancing and having such a. I'm not going to like cast myself. Yes, yes, I'm ready to go there. So I want to talk about. You let me build up my feelings. Hey, my loves. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Vibe Check with Jessam and Oyeni, formerly known as the Vibe Check channel. The channel where you always remember and never forget to keep your vibe on a positive check. Hey, I'm busy. Yeah? Sorry about that, guys. The channel where you never forget to put your vibe on a positive check. Anyway, guys, how have you guys been? Long time no see my face, right? I miss you guys too. I've been really busy with work. I know I'm always coming with that excuse, but you guys just really need to bear with me. Anyway, I'm here to let you guys know that we hit 1K plus subscribers. Woo-hoo. That's my happy dance. Thank you guys so much. I'm making this video to specially thank you guys for all the love so far since we started this channel barely a year ago. I want to thank every single person that has taken out time to subscribe, every single person that has taken out time to share our videos, share the link to our videos, share the link to our page, every single person that's taken out time to comment, engage on our posts, every single person that's taken out time to like our videos. I mean, in one way or the other, that you have been, you know, essential to get into 1K followers. I really want to thank you, and I pray that God blesses you abundantly. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for everything, you know. Myself and Oyeni, we appreciate you guys so much, and we never ever take your love for granted. We are all, you guys are all out, you know, you're the real MVPs, and we really appreciate you. So in the light of that, I want to be doing a relaxed fun video, and you know, I just want to be telling you guys about my worst and my best childhood experiences. Yes, I'm ready to go there. So I want to talk about a few of my worst childhood experiences and a few of my best childhood experiences. Yeah, I mean, from like when I became accountable, when I, you know, started remembering things that were worth remembering in my life, up until maybe sometime around 18, 19, because I would still be a child and a baby to my daddy and my mom. You get me? So I want to just give you guys a few of my experiences, of the experiences I had. I just hope I'm not going to like cast myself. Anyway, let's get into it. So the first I'm gonna start with my worst experiences, by the way. So the first one would be my parents forcing us, from when I could remember, yeah, because I was born in Lagos State. We moved from Lagos to Calabar, and my parents became like really into the whole church thing, so became like ministers and all that. So they would go for, if you go to Redeem, you know there's something called like workers meeting. So very early in the morning, as early as 5 or 6 on Sunday, my parents would wake all of us up, and they'd be like, okay, you guys start preparing to go to church. Mind you, before that, the previous day being Saturday, but already picked someone to wear so that we don't make any. So they wake us up. I hated it. I honestly hated it, because sometimes I would press my phone till like maybe 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and you're waking me by 5. How many hours of sleep did I have? Like, dude, and we would all, my siblings hated it too. I'm very sure of that. We don't wake up and we're grumbling and we're like, oh my god, what kind of thing is this? Why we, every single day we're like, I can't wait for us to grow up. When I grow up, at least I'll not be going to church this early, you know? It was one of the worst. I mean, I know my mom is going to watch this video. Definitely my mom is going to watch this video. Mommy, when you see this, I mean, I'm not saying it because of anything, because when we grew up, we got to understand. My parents are pastors, by the way. We got to understand that, you know. But I don't go to church that early. In fact, the church I go to now, we have like 3 services. So it's easier for me to go to church maybe in the second service or the third service or whatever. But as at then, we didn't understand that they were actually building us up for. Now I have like this natural alarm. I wake up by 7. Like I wake up by 6:37. Like it's like a natural thing for me now. So I hated it as much as I hated it. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Mommy, for bringing us up in the way of the Lord. Love you guys. Anyway, there was yes, the second one. Oh my God. My dad, when we were younger, we had just moved from Lagos State to Cross River State. My parents stay in Cross River State, so yeah, like I lived there for the most part of my life. When my daddy would travel, because he is a businessman, and he would travel and he would go and look for the money and everything, and he would come back. Maybe the day he comes back, he's like, "Bring your homework." Hey, hey, that was those were rather the most dreadful moments of my life, because he would say, "Bring your homework," and he's teaching, maybe it's maths, or it's okay, maths mainly, not English. I mean, we all knew English was like the walk in the park. It's maths, and it's like 2 plus 2. Then I remember like being like 7 or 8. They would give you, like, how your teacher would teach you something very easy, give you easy examples, and then when they give you assignments, it's like this thing you've never seen before. And my father is like, "Oh yeah, bring your assignment," and he's like, "What's this? Is this what they taught you today?" And we're like, "Yes, Dad." He's like, "What's this times this?" And we're like, "What's this times this?" You start shouting, and you're like, "Oh my God, what kind of wahala is this?" And if you don't know it, he will beat you. He will beat you. I hated it. I hated it with a passion. But there's this thing he always does when he finishes beating the hell out of me or my siblings when he's teaching us our assignment, or after teaching us assignment. He'll be like, maybe we're crying and we're sleeping, like, "Who beats you? Who beats you?" Like, "That is you that beats me." He'll do like this to himself. And I'm like,
Bombastic side eye.
anyway, that's another one. So, there was a time in my life, yeah, when I was like 15, 16, 17. I had just finished from secondary school. Yes, I was going to go to university at 16. And when I started going to university, they'll give me my allowance, and my parents, I'll just go get some makeup stuff and start using. As at then, my dad was already like a pastor of an actual reading parish, and it was a whole thing, like it was a big deal. How can you be using makeup? As the daughter of a pastor using makeup? Well, oh my God, like Oyeni does not know what she's enjoying now, because as and when she started using makeup, I had already paved the way. Even for my elder sister, yes, I don't know. For my elder sister to cause, like, you guys, I was I don't want to say black sheep, but I was the stubborn child, and I was the one who was like, "No, we have to, be able to use makeup. We have to." In fact, colored hair and stuff like that, my daddy hated it, and it was like a big deal. It was so annoying. They would not let us use makeup. They would not let me. No, I mean, Yeni gets to enjoy it, although she's an adult now. But I'm just saying, like, I literally paved the way, and then it was always a hustle. It was every morning I had to like do makeup before church, and my father would be angry, he'd be carrying his face, and I'm like, at some point we're going to grow, yeah, and this is part of growth. You have to accept it further, whether you like it or not. But he really hated it, yeah. He really, really hated it. I was saving this for the last. This one was quite a story. So when I was in university, I think I was in SS2 or SS3. I would like I went to I went to the University of Calabar International Secondary School. That was the name then, UCISS, and I had my classmates. Every Saturday they would all go out for parties and come back to school on Monday telling us of how they went for this party, they went for this bash, they went for this bash. My mom would watch this video, and I'm sure she would be shocked. So I was always feeling left out, like, cause my parents didn't used to allow us go out, and I hated it so much. Like, I hated it so much. So my friends would come and be telling me, "Oh, we went here, we went there, we went for this party. It was so fun." As a child, you want to experience all these things. You want to, live through all these things to have stories to tell at the end of the day. So my parents would always hoard myself and my siblings. "Oh, don't go out. In fact, anywhere you're going to carry you." So in SS2, I think I really, really wanted to, like, maybe third term going to like SS3. I was like, no, before I graduate, I must go for one of these parties. And okay, I think I was in SS3, yes, because the lie I used was that I was going to my friend's house first, and then we'll go to the state library, because I had a library card, so we'll go to the state library to read. We're preparing for exams or so. myself and my friends. Myself and a few of my friends, we went to one of my friends' houses first, Ifoma. I think we were like 4 or 5, Ifoma, Victoria, Juliet, Genevieve. I can't remember, but myself and a few of my friends went to one of my friends' house first, Ifoma, and from there we're supposed to go to the bash. So while I was busy dancing the daylight away, Abi, how is that thing? What's that thing they say? How do they say it? My mom was busy calling everybody callable, calling every person callable to ask where her daughter was, and I was just there dancing and having such a swell time, and I forgot to keep track of time. And before I knew it, I think it was like, in fact, what was even happening was that I was dancing and my friend was like, yo dude, go home, and I'm like, I'll go by 6. Yo dude, go home, I'll go by 6:30. That was how, when you're having fun, time flies when you're having fun, and that is not even cap, like that's the truth. And I was just there dancing and dancing and dancing, and by the time I looked at the phone, it was like 7. By the time I got home, see, I did not even have the mouth to say, please, no, cane, long cane, I don't even know. On my back, my father flogged the hell out of me. This is entirely the worst experience of my childhood because my parents don't usually beat us. So, the way this guy flogged me, I sat down and thought about my life, and I was so angry, and I was like, I'm going to leave this house. What's the meaning of this? Somebody cannot even have freedom. Do you know, you guys know one very weird thing is that as at 15, 16 years, when my younger brother was around my age, 15, 16, he would go out with his friends and they won't do anything about it. Like, this guy will go out and come back by 10. The time I was coming back was 7, maybe to 8. And these people almost killed me. And even now as an adult, I find out that I don't really even go out that much and stay out late. The few times I stay out late is maybe because I'm having too much fun, but I don't do it on a regular. And in my mind I was just like, I can't wait till I grow up. It was just so annoying, but it's one of those things you get. And I even had the courage to tell my friend, one of the girls that went with me. I had the courage to tell her about it after, and she laughed me to scorn. My siblings laughed at me. In fact, up until a few years ago, they still used to laugh at me about it, and I'm like, it is what it is. Do you get me? It is really what it is. Do you guys get? So no hard feelings. You get me? So I mean, that was one angle or one aspect of it, and I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. You guys, you get me? Alright, so I'm done with a few, for the ones I can remember, of my worst childhood experiences. Come baby, come, good girl. A few of my worst childhood experiences. Now let me move to just the ones I can remember, a few of my best childhood memories. You guys, the one I can, in fact, this one tops the list. Every single Sunday, I feel like it was some form of compensation for them always waking us up so early. Every Sunday, okay, not every single Sunday, majority of the times, as I can remember, is after church, after going to church really early, coming back. As we're coming back, we're either going for a buffet, or we're going out, or we're just going out, we're going out to go and eat. So I feel like that's what shaped me, because I like to go eat out a lot. I can cook, but I like to go eat out a lot, myself and my sisters, my brother. So we like to go eat out a lot, especially me. Any chance I have, I do not like suffering. I don't want to say so it's not suffering per se. I like to cook. I like soft life. So yeah, I got used to it. So we'd go out, we'd eat, and then we'd just go back home, and everybody would go to their rooms and sleep, and then wake up later, and then we'll look for something else to eat. So that was one experience that I really liked. Another one was that I remember when I got into school, my dad got me the phone I wanted, as I was finishing from secondary school. All those weird small Nokia phones, and those were the phones I was using. So getting into uni, my dad got me a BlackBerry Curve 2. As at then, I don't think any of my classmates as at then was using a Curve 2. Anybody that wants to come and lie, let them even come and lie. Nobody, even my guys, nobody was using a Curve 2. And I felt like such a big baby. In fact, I felt like such a big girl. In fact, finishing year 1, going to year 2, I think my dad now got me a Samsung, one of those Galaxy phones. I probably look for the picture. My dad now got me like a Samsung Galaxy. See me feeling like what I don't even know. So yeah, that was also another very awesome memory. And for this one, this was my mom, yeah, and I don't know, it was just basically how she accepted my male friends. Because in school, I had a lot of female friends, but majority of them were not from most of them. In fact, I didn't have any female friend in my department, but I had female friends in my faculty and in other faculties. Maybe my previous friends from school, from secondary school, and all that. So my mom was really accepting of my two very good best male friends that I had from my department. In fact, they would come to the house, I'll make food for them, they'll eat. When they come, my dad was just always like, for me, hard guy. But my mom was really accepting, she loved them, she would, ask of them constantly and all that. So yeah, there's that. Alright guys, these are the ones I can remember. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if I remember more, but these ones are like more like very prominent in my mind, which made me come to this video. So yeah, these are the ones that I can remember. Anyway guys, if you have your own personal experiences of childhood memories, good or bad, put them in the comment section. I would be more than happy and elated to read them and laugh at you the same way you're going to probably laugh at me after watching this video. So put your experiences, your childhood memories that are either good or bad in the comment section, and I'll read them, and we'll just keep on going. Anyway guys, so without further ado, I've come to the end because I promised myself that I'm not going to be doing like 2 long videos anymore. So I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoy making it. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank you guys again for the love, for the just the love generally, for sharing our links, sharing our videos, sharing our YouTube page, for retweeting, for just liking, subscribing, commenting, for every single thing you do to get this YouTube channel to where it is, or to have gotten this YouTube channel to where it is now. I still want to thank you, and I appreciate the love, and just thank you so much guys. I really appreciate it. Oyeni and I are so thankful, and we never ever take your love for granted. Anyway guys, like I said, don't forget to put your experiences in the comment section. I will be more than happy to read them. Before I go, I just want to tell you guys that don't forget to keep your vibe on a positive check. Until next time, it's bye from me. I'm from Summer. Somebody say bye. 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 Alright guys, bye.